Hello and welcome, agents in Hillsborough, Pinellas County, St. Pete, Clearwater, Wesley Chapel, Bradenton, Apollo Beach, and all the surrounding areas in Tampa Bay. I'm Gonzalo, and today I will share valuable information about Avantyware real estate without any unnecessary frills. We will keep this focused and efficient, but at the same time, I will be honest with you about the challenges of being a real estate agent. I also want to thank Carla, who will be answering your questions in the chat box. Okay, so let's get started with this webinar. All righty. Okay, so first of all, what do you think are the main challenges of being a real estate agent? Have you thought about it? Have high attrition rate. 87% of agents fail in their first year in real estate. Income and stability. You will be at the mercy of the ups and downs of the market. Market saturation. Everyone and their moms have a real estate license in Florida. Costly startup and expenses. Brokers and associations will charge you a leg and an arm just to get you started. Also have long hours and unpredictable schedules. Have you asked yourself if you are ready to accommodate your schedule to your clients' demands, like working on weekends or working on holidays? So what is your strategy to make sure that you don't end up like the hundreds and hundreds of agents who fail in this industry? Usually the answer is to partner up with an experienced broker who can help you navigate these waters, right? Wrong. Why? Because let's look at what is out there, okay? You're gonna find mom and pops and boutique brokerages. Although they feel comfy, yes, but they have limited resources. They don't have brand recognition. So forget about networking opportunities, for example. Forget about technology as well and potential for career growth in these companies. Or you can join a national brand. They have more recognition, yes, but they have less personalized support. So good luck getting someone on the phone with these companies. You're also going to have limited local market expertise with these companies because they are so huge, they never really became experts in their local markets. You're also going to have higher fees and low commission splits. And those who have interviewed with these agencies, you probably notice that they charge you, for example, monthly fees, they charge you royalties and other types of profits, right? You will also, you're going to find virtual only brokerages that have amazing tech, yes, but the problem is that they have limited in-person interactions, meaning that you will probably never, ever meet your broker. You will not get all of the benefits of being at a physical office. And there is also the potential for increased competition. Like imagine playing a game, right? With lots of other kids. It can be harder to win because there are more kids trying to play too, right? These brokerages don't take the necessary care to hire their agents. They hire anybody who has a pulse. And believe me, you don't want to be part of these brokerages. So my friends, would you agree that in order to get what you want, you first must understand what you need? And what is it what you want? You want prosperity and financial freedom. You want recognition, sense of belonging, a sense of security. You want to help your clients. You want to help your community. You want time for your children. You want time for your family. And overall, you want to make a difference. Therefore, what you need the ability to identify and seize opportunities. You need to be known as someone who is an expert in real estate. You need to be knowledgeable about your community and the real estate process. You also need to be part of an ecosystem and a group that aligns with your values. Also, you need to simplify the real estate process for you and for your clients. And last, you need to be part of a company that helps you anticipate and prepare for the upcoming market trends and the ever-changing real estate industry. So my dear agents, what is AvantiWay's promise to help you get what you want? AvantiWay will help you close your first deal within your first 2 to 5 months in the industry by providing you with a structured training that is tailor-made for you, easy to access support provided by real estate professionals, easy to use technology and resources that will simplify your experience. And last, culture. You know, I get it. Culture has become quite a buzzword these days, but trust me, it's still incredibly important. At AvantiWay, we take the concept of culture to heart, and it plays a vital and a huge role on how we help our agents. The important part here is that you see this as a business, not as a job. And this is all made possible by the invaluable expertise and knowledge offered by our stellar team in Tampa and Pinellas County, led by none other than Annette Newkirk, a renowned real estate professional in Tampa Bay, and also Fernando Arencibia and Jennifer Wallman. I'll just let you do a quick search on them, which will prove their amazing track record in commercial real estate in Florida, okay? Alrighty, so let's go with training. Remember that I mentioned that 87% of agents have success in, fail in the industry. Only 13 have success. And you might ask, why is that? Well, simply, these agents fail because they fail at finding clients. They fail at closing transactions, and therefore they fail at making money. So you could say that the solution is to generate more leads or give these agents clients they can work with, right? However, let me ask you, do you honestly believe that if I give one client to each active agent right now in the state of Florida, do you think that they will be able to close the deal? The answer is no, because the majority of the agents out there are clueless about the real estate transaction. Needless to say, how to generate leads or keep clients happy. Therefore, what a new agent needs here is a proper training. A training that helps them understand the fundamentals and basics of real estate. How to find clients, the appraisal, the inspection period, the closing of a transaction, and finally, very important, the post-closing. And that is exactly what AvantiWay provides. By joining AvantiWay Realty, you will go through this training program that will ensure that you master the process from A to Z. This training that you're seeing on your screen, being certified by the FREC, means that you will complete your post-license course of 45 hours in-house. For example, last year we recruited an agent in Tampa. His name is Louis Corright. New agent, very young, as you can see. And Louis, by being diligent, by attending every single training and activity at the office, he managed to become not only a top producer in his branch after just a few months, but also he is now one of the top producers in the whole company. That is what AvantiWay can do for you, but only if you dedicate time and commitment to this, okay? Next up, we have support. My friends, the market has its ups and downs. That is the reality of this industry, and you better be prepared for it. Now, imagine being in a down market. The inventory is low, bid wars are relentless, buyers are hiring 5 or 6 agents at the same time, so the competition is fierce. And by some miracle, you find that one client who accepts working with you. Let's say that you're about to close a deal, right? And something unexpected happens. A situation that needs immediate attention. If you don't act promptly, you will lose the deal and also your client. You need help ASAP. You pick up the phone, you call support, ring, 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 nobody answers. You call your local manager, no answer. you, my friend, you are alone. And you are at the risk of losing not only the current transaction, but also the client's trust and potential for future businesses. And forget about valuable referrals that could have been generated from this one client. That is what hundreds of agents go through every single day in this industry. Dear agents, my company believes that in order for us to grow together, we must collaborate. And we will never achieve this if we leave you to your own devices. That's the reason why my company will provide you with support, even after hours and also on weekends, which is, by the way, when most of the transactions take place. We will help you secure these transactions, and most importantly, we're going to help you build your reputation in front of your clients by making it clear that you have a whole team by your side. I remember, for example, Maritza Monterrey, one of our best agents in Weston. She was closing a deal for a $3 million property. This was in Davie. The buyer was struggling to secure a loan, and Maritza, even when she was the seller's agent, she knew it could jeopardize the transaction. So what she did, she picked up the phone, she reached out to our support department, right? She was seeking a solution for this client. We quickly got to explore alternative lending options with our in-house lender. And finally, we connected the buyer with our lender, who offered a more flexible loan program that was tailored to this buyer's needs. Maritza and us worked closely with this buyer, and we ensured that all the necessary documentation was provided promptly. And finally, thanks God, we closed the deal. The buyer's agent, whose company I will not mention in this webinar, had no participation in this. Sometimes you will find yourself carrying transactions on your shoulders, even helping the other agent's client, right? This happens very often in real estate. You know why? Because very few brokerages provide proper support to their agents, right? That's what happens all the time in real estate. Next up, we have technology. My dear agents, ideally you want to have clients knocking at your door. You want to have that pipeline full of potential clients and leads, right? And let's just say that you are working with 5 buyers at the same time. Sounds great, right? 5 buyers. But let's take a closer look at this scenario, okay? Working with a buyer involves driving around town, or even further than that, just to find that perfect house that your buyer is looking for. That not only consumes gas, but also precious time. Let's say next that you found the property and now you have entered a bid war with tens of other agents and their clients seeking to secure that same deal. Next, your offer was miraculously accepted, right? And now you have to help your client with securing a loan, coordinating with the inspector and also the appraisal officer. And finally, you have to be the bridge between your client and the title company to close the deal. This process usually lasts between 60 to 90 days. Sounds like too much? Well, multiply this by 5. Working with a buyer consumes tremendous amounts of time, energy, gas, negotiation, coordination, paperwork. And believe me, if you don't have a proper structure and systems in place, you will most likely crash and burn. Avantiware Realty will provide you with auto-populated contracts with AI technology, which will save you hours and hours of paperwork, something that no other company right now has in the market, only Avantiware. A 3D area analyzer to look for properties without leaving the comfort of your home or your office. We have transactions and listing dashboards where all the parties involved, the seller, the buyer, the title company, all of them will have on-demand access to the files. You're gonna have automatic tax reminders so you don't miss for example, you don't miss the inspection period or the appraisal, right? You're also going to have online funding, so you can deposit checks and also disburse money from your computer or from your phone, whatever you are, as long as you have a reliable internet connection. These and other tools are making AvantiWay agents, both experienced agents and new agents, very competitive in the market, as well as freeing their time to dedicate to what really matters in this industry, building lasting relationships with their clients, who obviously for such an outstanding job will refer AvantiWay agents to future prospects. This is just one of the reasons why AvantiWay Realty was named Brokerage of the Year in 2022. Next up, we have culture. We understand that it's not only about making money, but in order to impact your community and really make a difference, being part of a company that aligns with your beliefs and also aligns with your values plays a huge role. That's the reason why we focus on surrounding you with a team, right? With the right mindset for this industry, work ethics, and also with values that will help you transition from the mentality of an employee to the mentality of an entrepreneur. You see, there is a lot of informality out there. People who see real estate as a hobby, agents who still see this as a job without seeing the endless potential of having a real estate license. Unfortunately, these people will never succeed in this business. They will eventually, as in any regular 9-to-5 job, they will get bored and they will quit. And I would dare to say that only 10 out of 100 agents will make it in this industry. We focus on hiring that 10%. So what is required to join AvantiWay? We require commitment. We require the ability to adapt and respond. And what is more important, we require a business owner mentality. And I promise you that with this, along with our guidance and experience, you will become, as we call our dear realtors in AvantiWay, you will become an AvantiWay agentpreneur. Next up, let's go with commission structure. We're about to finish, but I don't want to leave out your payment. How much does AvantiWay compensate you for your hard work? Now, there are various options out there, right? With brokers offering commissions ranging from 50%, 60%, or even 90%, or even 100%. But be cautious because each option has its ups and downs. 50 or 60% is just not enough today. In the 80s, maybe, but not in the 21st century, where agents do the majority of the legwork. 50 or 60% is just not enough. Brokers with 90% or 100% commission splits. Listen, I recommend you paying close attention to the fine print here. These brokerages usually make money through fees or even by forcing you to use the in-house services, possibly locking you in a contract for at least 2 years. AvantiWay offers you a very, very simple and a straightforward commission plan. It starts at 75%. And as you progress in your production and accumulate $10,000 for AvantiWay, it will go up to 80%. Finally, when you accumulate $15,000, it will go up to 90%. The beauty of our program, once you reach that 80% or 90% split, you will keep it. Meaning that unlike other brokerages, we will never revert you back to 75%. This is AvantiWay's commission plan, okay? Next up, let's go with fees. Okay, we're not here to nickel and dime you guys. We understand as AvantiWay that you are just getting started. So the last thing that we want is to deduct monthly fees or royalties from your hard-earned commissions. The more we can help, the better. We are here to work together with you. Therefore, AvantiWay has only one yearly payment that will go towards your errors and omissions. Okay? This is only $399. Again, we don't have monthly fees, we don't have desk fees, we don't have tech fees, we don't have junk fees. We are here to work together And this payment of $3.99 is useful to make sure all your transactions are protected, right? So that's it. Thank you for being with me today, my dear agents. Again, my name is Gonzalo Sosa, Operations Manager at Avanti Way Realty. I've been here for 9 years now, and I have seen many agents from all walks of life grow their businesses from scratch or transition from part-time agents to full-time agents and become top producers in their regions. Now, you have three options. If you feel like Avanti Way is the right fit for you, you can scan the QR code right here or click in the link in the chat box, okay? And you're gonna have a one-on-one with me. During this session, we will deep dive into your personal situation. The second option is that if you don't wanna hear more, you want to get started right away, you can begin your application by scanning the QR code right here, okay? Now, the link in the chat box, right? It's also going to help take you to the application fee. We're starting training for new agents next week, and we only have limited number of spots available. Finally, the third option is that if you feel like we're not what you are looking for, listen, there is nothing wrong with that. I wish you all the best and good luck. My friends, I am confident that our structured training systems, our support and culture will help you, as they did with hundreds of agents in Florida. It will help you create lucrative and lasting business in real estate. Thank you so much.